The Glazers have finally gotten what they want. The bidding war is on, as today was said to be the deadline of the first submission of those individuals or companies or consortiums showing interest to cover Manchester United, and obviously they've gone ahead to put in their bids. Qatari was the first through a certain sheikh from Qatar, and then Ineos under Sir Jim Ratcliffe went ahead to submit their bid too, beating the deadline and obviously showing their genuine interest to take over Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's really a very huge day for Manchester United in the history of Manchester United, because the era or the reign of the Glazers looks like it's coming to a halt. As I told you yesterday, that the Qataris just want to see to it that this takeover happens by the end of March, because they know if at all you are to go on and really plan for the club, especially in the summer transfer window, you have to do it before negotiating with players, knowing your budget, and obviously asking the manager, what do you want and how can we back you up? So looks like it's really the timely bids have really put in through, and obviously let's get and see how this all started. And it came out from the Financial Times breaking the story, and he was Samuel Agini. He's a Financial Times reporter from Soccer Board. He told us that the Qatari bid for United is in. That is Samuel Agin, and he was the first to break this story, and then others came in through to really confirm this. Then they told us that, and it was Rob Harris, he's a Sky News Sports correspondent, that Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Than has confirmed his submission of a bid for 100% of United takeover. That is another sheikh that really came in through and really put in that. Then Loic Tanzi, working for RM Sport, confirmed to us that a bid from Qatari is 4.5 billion with no date, and with investment in transfers, the stadium and training ground already promised. So this is all what he is promising the fans of Manchester United, that I'm going to work on the training ground, I'm going to pay the date, I'm going to build a stadium and develop the area around Manchester and the stadium. So that is what the son of the Amir of Qatar has really gone ahead to promise, and that is Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani has also gone ahead and really confirmed that he has really gone ahead to really take all to put in his bid for Manchester United. In a statement that really read, official statement, Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani confirmed today his submission of a bid for 100% of Manchester United club. The bid plans to return the club to its former glories, both on off the pitch and above all. We'll seek to place the fans at the heart of Manchester United Football Club once again. The bid will be completely debt-free via Sheikh Jassim's 92 Foundation, which will look to invest in the football teams, the training center, the stadium, and wider infrastructure, the fan experience, and the communities the club supports. The vision of the bid is for Manchester United Football Club to be renowned for footballing excellency and regarded as the greatest football club in the world. More details of the bid will be released when appropriate, if and when the bid process develops. That is what Jassim Bin Hamad went ahead to really produce. Then, after really going ahead to put in that, even United went ahead to put out a statement that has really gone ahead to appear, that has gone ahead to approve that a bid has been submitted by Sir Ahmed Al Thani. And Jacobs Ben came in through and we told us a little bit about this new bidder that wants to take over Manchester United, and what is he all about. He told us that a bit more info of Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani. He's a lifelong United fan and co-chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank. He was UK educated at the Royal Military Academy. He was previously a board member of Credit Suisse Group. That is it. So he's a long-time United fan, and to add more beef to this, he started supporting United in 1992 when he was just 10 years of age. That is the Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani coming in through and really wanting to talk over Manchester United, and a bid has been submitted, and no doubt about it that a bid has really been taken in, and we expect lots of things to come in through, and obviously we are waiting to see how everything is going to go ahead and really manifest as far as things are really concerned. Then Simon Stone has really gone ahead and really said the following about the bid of Al Thani and what the Glazers think about it. Glazers family's position has always been about strategic alternatives in cooperative investment for a partial stake. Fair to assume this bid would not have been made without a strong belief the family are going to sell up. So with the number of times we've seen Avram Glazer in Qatar, that means he affirmed to the Qataris that if at all you get in a bid of such and such amount of money, we are going to give you the club. And there is no way they would have made this bid if at all they knew the club is not going to be sold, meaning that there is green light from the Glazers that if at all you meet a certain bid that you want, we are going to really give you this club and you own it permanently. And how much are the Glazers calling in for? The Glazers are calling in for £6 billion. £6 billion. So it shows you how much money these Glazers are going to make. To bring you up to speed, Glazers bought United at 785 million pounds way back, and I think this is the 18th year ever since they bought us, because they bought us in 2005. But onto that, they only put cash of 175 million pounds. The rest of the money was really got from the bank, and they bought us on date. And guess who was put there as the collateral security? It was Manchester United. Ever since then, they've never injected a single coin in the club of Manchester United. All of that money you've seen that the Glazers have spent close to £1 billion in buying players for the years they've been here, it has been the profits coming in from the club. And they've gone ahead to get more money out of the club than the amount of money they've spent. Why? The Glazers have taken out close to £2 billion from Manchester United as dividends ever since they really started to really own this club. Now, it has been really a huge investment for them. They've gotten the money, and the 6 members of the family, of the Glazer family, each of them might see him or herself walk away with a £1 billion. Guys, do you know what it means? Buying something on date, you get, and then walk away with £6 billion. And secondly, the Glazers have affirmed that that amount of money that a person is going to buy this club is not going to be used to pay off the debt, meaning that they are leaving us in a standing debt. That's it. It shows you how ugly they are and how bad they are. But what is his name? Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad has confirmed to us that he is not going to really leave the debt standing. He'll pay off the Glazers, and what he's going to do is simple. He'll come in and clear the debt that United is having, and then we are going to be a debt-free club. To me, that is the most important bit of it, because however much other teams are really, however much there are people who talk about that money should be brought in, I believe the most important bit is us being debt-free. When you are debt-free and we have someone to push a little bit, I think we can get there. We can get there. So let's wait and see how that is going to happen. And now after that, a story of of the Sheikh Al Thani from Qatar breaking out that has made the bid. Then another story has been broken again by Rob Harris. And who is Rob Harris? Rob Harris is the Sky Sports correspondent, and no worries, this time no doubt that he has come in from England because Sir Jim Ratcliffe is really English, and he has told us that Ineos bid for Manchester United has been submitted. That is Rob Harris. He works for Sky Sports. Then he went ahead to let us know that this is Tom Morgan, sports news correspondent, and he works for the Telegraph. He told us that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has tabled his bid for Manchester United, meaning that no sooner had Qatari submitted theirs, obviously Sir Jim Ratcliffe through Ineos went ahead to submit his bid too, and this is what the Glazers really want. It's music to their ears. Then Tom Morgan of the Sky Sports correspondent, and he works for the Telegraph, confirmed to us that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has told the Rain Group that he can be the long-term custodian for Manchester United after receiving Wall Street banking. So he's having a very huge banking in the for you, and obviously he's really coming in through. And he's also a supporter of Manchester United and a Manchester born. A Manchester born. So it shows you that this financial district has really gone ahead to really give him a backing that they'll give him everything that he wants. And for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I'm really worried about him because I see lots of the Glazonomics in him, because we are fighting to get out of the debt and he's coming in with the debt too, and I'm not happy about that. Then again, Tom Morgan of the Sky Sports and Telegraph went ahead to confirm to us that a source close to Ineos said Ratcliffe aimed to be the long-term custodian of Manchester United and set the standard for a progressive approach to club ownership. A locally born, he wants to put the Manchester back into Manchester United. Now, for him, he's really having a very good background of running sports fraternities because he owns Nice in France. He has shares in Mercedes-Benz, that Formula One team. He has shares in there for you, and he owns a cycling is it team. So he's arguably the richest English man, so in England. So he has the money, and his worth is close to 16 billion pounds. But when you compare him with the Sheikh Al Thani coming in from Qatar, their consortium or their investment group has close to 400 plus billion pounds, and it's by far wealthier than that of Man City, meaning that will be a club that has the wealthiest owners in the world, because we are bigger than those of Newcastle, Newcastle and Man City. So it shows you how huge this is going to be. But all in all, I know the Qataris are really going to win this one. And again, Adam Crafton from The Athletic confirmed to us that sources close to Sir Jim Ratcliffe bid also say that any money borrowed to fund the takeover of Manchester United will be borne by Ineos Group rather than the club, meaning no fresh debt will be added to the club's balance sheet. But my problem is, how can I trust Sir Jim Ratcliffe in his words? Because however much he supports Manchester United, he doesn't have money to do all what we want. We need a person, or an owner, to come in through to make an investment of close to 10 billion pounds in assets, not in buying players. Because I believe you take out that debt of Manchester United and the dividends the Glazers have been getting out of the team, I believe Manchester United can have a budget of 300 million pounds to spend every summer. Every summer and January transfer window, 300 million pounds. It can be availed by the club profits it makes. So I believe if you're told we get inside Jim Ratcliffe, where is he going to get in the money to develop that stadium? Because his Ineos company is having close to 60 billion pounds, but the hard cash he's having on him, I think, is like 15 billion pounds. So can he really get off like 5 to pay all 6 because the Glazers want 6? Then after injecting some 6, 7, 8, 10, I doubt, because he would have gotten all his wealth and invest it into Manchester United, something that he can't do. That's why most of the fans of United are going in for the Qataris, because they believe they have a lot of money to make a huge investment. We need a new stadium. We need good training facilities. we need lots and lots of things at Manchester United to see to it that we go on and really help the club do the needful. Because if those facilities are really built very well, that means you can find the stadium of Manchester United having close to a 100,000 seater. Like you saw yesterday at Barcelona, Camp Nou is a seater of 99,000 people. You get? So if at all you can get in 100,000, and they build near the stadium like museums and new things that are really going to get in more revenue to the club, obviously that shows you that we can survive without violating the financial fair play rule. So I believe Sir Jim Ratcliffe has a lot of things to do to convince us that he's really ready to take this club, because even he needs to be backed by Wall Street financial institution for him to come in and take over Manchester United. I think that's not what we want. We don't want anything concerning a new owner coming in when he's not having had cash on him. We want someone who's really good at this. Now, Ineos, owned by British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has officially submitted its bid to buy Manchester United. United fan Sir Jim was born in Manchester and is hoping this can be a deciding factor. And to the Glazers, it can never be a deciding factor. That has been reported by BBC. It can never be a deciding factor because for the Glazers, it's the highest bidder takes it all. And I don't know whether he's really willing to go to the wavelength of the Qataris, because the Qataris are really going to make more stretchy this bid. They're having the money, and I've seen Keegan of the Mail, who really is so much close to this story that I can only touch it, that they are going to bid 2 or 3 sets of bids. And I think if the Qataris have made a 4.5 billion bid, the first one, I think the second one is going to be 5, and the other one will be 6 billion. And if at all Sir Jim Ratcliffe cannot stretch to that wavelength, then he's going to be given an automatic knockout. And the Glazers are really waiting for that to happen, because they believe it's the way to go to see to it that they go ahead and really do the needful. But as all that is happening, the Qataris are really confident they're really going to win this. However, Master Jim Ratcliffe is in, the Qataris believe and are confident they will prevail with their bid for Manchester United. That is McKeegan coming in from the Daily Mail. So I think that's all we had for you. So your thoughts about this are welcome in the comment section below. Sir Jim Ratcliffe versus a man called Sir Jim Ratcliffe versus a man called Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani from Qatar, battling it all for Manchester United, and we can't wait to see how everything is going to go and happen here at the United Matters channel, because all what we need is a new owner to come in and really take us to where we are supposed to be. And as things stand, it's really happiness for Manchester United, and obviously everything is really rosy for us, because if we get in someone to come in through and do the need for Manchester United, then everything is going to be all well and done to me. And this 9-2 foundation is based on the class of 92, because the class of 92 did lots of things for Manchester United. We won the first Premier League, and I think this foundation has just been formed to really have an attachment to the club of Manchester United, and obviously make it viable to the fans of Manchester United, because every fan of United would love to see a person who is really having that love for United taking it over. Not so? So I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. Tomorrow morning, we are starting off with the match preview of Manchester United versus Leicester City on Sunday. That is going to include lots of things, the team news, who is available, the predicted starting 11, the predictions, Leicester City's recent form of really winning close to 2-3 games consecutively, and how that form of United is really good, having gotten a 2-2 draw away from Barcelona. May the Lord bless you abundantly. Rock and David always is my name. United Matters channel is the YouTube channel. Guys, good night and good morning.